Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition love and general reading. This is for the element of fire. So if you are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this is for you. So let's go ahead and get started here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do give you some clarity. So let's go ahead and get started here. All right, so central issue, heart of the matter, we have the Page of Wands, the Wheel, Five of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Sun, the Ace of Cups, and the Moon. Okay, so I feel like somebody's waiting to hear from you, or you're waiting to hear from someone. So in the past, there may have been a rejection. Maybe you felt like someone ignored you, or someone was not interested, someone passed up on an offer. So it looks like something shifted or changed here. And maybe someone just didn't have enough money, or someone lacked confidence to approach you to ask you out. But something's shifting or changing, and I feel like someone is now maybe motivated to move towards you, or you towards them. I also see something happening, like if we're looking at career, there's something going on with career, like someone is ready to be self-employed. Someone is moving away or moving on from a previous job or position. If you're already an entrepreneur, maybe you're making some sort of changes to your business. But I feel like something motivated you or inspired you to change. And all of a sudden you feel like this is my destiny. I feel too like someone is feeling maybe very creative. So it may be a need for you to start writing. Or maybe you've been talking about you want to act and you're like, okay, I'm ready to put myself out there. I'm ready to be in a spotlight. So I do feel like some of you are getting some sort of fame or recognition, or maybe you're getting noticed. Maybe there is someone who is popular or well known who notices you or speaks to you. I almost felt like something said they're coming for you, or they want you. So I don't know what that is. It's like you're standing out. Now also, if you have a child and you've been going on auditions, or you've been trying to get your child in some sort of school and they've been getting rejections and the door slammed in their face, and everybody's been like, no, thank you, sorry, but not sorry. You know, thanks, but no thanks. You've been getting all of that, and then all of a sudden your luck changes and there's this window of opportunity, and it's almost like, hey, I don't know if someone comes and gives you some sort of information. They're like, hey, I heard that this place was hiring, or I heard this place was auditioning, or I heard, you know, there's something. I kind of feel like information moves towards you. It comes to you. And all of a sudden you turn, even if it's just something intuitive, like you were standing somewhere and you turned around and you saw where you needed to go. I don't know. It's just like some sort of surge of energy came over you. So whatever the case, I feel like you are going off and you're exploring, you're discovering new things about yourself. Now, if you're starting a new job, I feel like you're starting off in an entry-level position. You're learning some sort of new skill, but you're doing something on your own. You might get hired if it's something creative. Maybe it's your first day as a copywriter or any type of writing, anything with communication. I just feel like you're standing out. I feel like people are taking notice, or you caught someone's attention. Now, also, maybe that's the way you feel. Like I said, the story could go the other way around. But I definitely see you being observed. Someone is just kind of quietly observing you, and it's kind of crazy because you're like, what are they thinking? Like, what does this mean? What did that look mean? Did they like it? Did they not like it? You know, like if you were auditioning for something, you're like, did they like what I did? You know, was I okay? If you're on a date or if you're having a conversation with this person, they're giving you the poker face. You're like, I don't know what this person is thinking or feeling. I'm usually very confident. They're making me feel a little small. So I don't know. There's something going on where you can't read this person's energy, and they're just like looking at you and they're thinking about something. You're like, what is it? I also see something happening maybe at a distance. I see an age difference between two people. I feel like this could also be the beginning. This is like the early stages of something. It's either the early stages of a relationship, you just started a job, or you just started your business. So something is in the early stages of something. Also, this could be a situation where someone sent out a letter, not a letter, someone sent out a text message and then they're waiting for a response. Or maybe you said something on someone's social media and then you kind of like wait and see if they're going to respond. And then all of a sudden you're excited. You're like, yes, okay, they heard me. They saw my message or they responded. So I feel like you're excited about something that happens, and you're optimistic. You feel like you can face anything. You feel like this was a huge ego boost. Yeah, I definitely see you standing out from the crowd and getting noticed. Now, I also see having like some sort of closure in a situation, in a romantic situation. Like you were just wondering if this person felt the same way, or, you know, what were they thinking? And then finally this person kind of expresses what they were thinking. This person is coming off as very unusual, like they talk really slow. But you're captivated by their energy. Something about you're really drawn to this person. There's some sort of chemistry happening between you and this person. What's happening is that this person is a soulmate. It could be a romantic soulmate. It might be business partnerships, like you guys were meant to work together, but it's like you're soulmates, or you come from the same soul family, and it's like your souls are now recognizing each other. I feel like someone too has like, you know how Pete Davidson has like those dark circles under his eyes, and he just kind of looks like, yeah, like just really weird. And I kind of get like you're vibing with someone like that. Someone that's just very unusual, but you're intrigued by their odd behavior. If it's not necessarily in the face, it's just something about their personality or maybe the way they dress. So basically an artist, a starving artist especially. I feel like there's a lot of communication that happens between the two of you. You're going to have some sort of enlightening conversation. Even if it's just an exchange of 5 words, it's just like, that person enlighten me. So I don't know, it's just something that gets triggered. I feel like something gets triggered. Matter of fact, with the sun, it's like they activate your solar plexus. And so I just kind of feel that now that you have their attention, they're all ears. Somebody is all ears. Or maybe someone now has your attention and you're like, okay, I'm listening. You said something very intriguing to somebody. Maybe you were, again, as an artist, maybe you were shopping around some sort of film idea. If you're working in music, maybe you started, these lyrics just came to you. Maybe someone was playing a nice melody and you guys just kind of started collaborating. So that I'm getting like some sort of collaboration energy too. Now here, yeah, I almost feel like someone is just like, I want to make you a star. And then again, that is going back to those of you that might have children that you've been auditioning to different things. Now, romantically, I feel like somebody is falling in love with a friend. Like something starts off as platonic and then you just kind of find yourself being attracted to your friend. Like one minute you're like, he or she is so funny. You know, I like the way they wear their hair like this, or I like it when they wear that jacket. That really looks good on them. You just kind of find yourself daydreaming about your friend and it's just like, oh my God, I'm in love with my friend. So it's like something happens where you realize that you're falling in love. And it's because some of you, I feel like your soul is recognizing one another from a past life. And then too, we have the sun and moon out. The sun and moon are soulmates. So it could be a situation where, ooh, who is this I'm doing? Okay, so let's just say, for instance, you are a Leo sun and you are connecting with someone who has Leo moon. So your sun and moon are dancing with each other. Your sun and moon are like, hey, we recognize each other. I feel so comfortable with you. You relate to me. I relate to you. It's, you know, it's a good vibe between us. So, you know, wherever your sun is sitting, someone's moon is probably in your sign or something. You guys are being connected either by your sun or moon. There's some sort of placement. Now, also you could be connecting with a Pisces, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I feel like someone is being touched emotionally. It's almost like a scene where the two of you are just kind of hanging out outside and the weather is nice and you're just kind of like listening to each other. It's a really nice moment. It's like the moon is out, the sky is clear, and someone almost hits that perfect angle where the moonlight is beaming on them and this person is like glowing, and it's like, oh my God, like, why? I just feel like I'm seeing you in an entirely different light. Like, what is this? Okay, this is getting scary. I didn't expect to like develop some sort of deep feelings for you. So you are probably afraid of these feelings that are starting to surface. And this might be happening to you, you know, if you aren't the one witnessing the person in the moonlight. Maybe they're looking at you and they're just like, damn, you know, the way the light is hitting them is just like, man, it's beautiful right now. Looks like a painting, looks like a movie scene, looks like something looks like a movie scene. I feel like you're having a movie scene moment. Now, for some of you, maybe you're just going to the movies this weekend. But it is, I feel like you're going to have like a movie scene moment. It's going to seem like it came right out of the pages of a romance. I do see someone's imagination getting carried away. Someone is thinking about the wedding and the honeymoon and how they're traveling together. Like everything is just like flooding with emotions, and you just start to feel like, I know this person. It's like your soul recognizes one another, and you start realizing that maybe you did share a past life with this person. Now, again, if you do study astrology, I will also look into the North Node and see, and the South Node, the North and South Node, and see if that is connecting with any of their personal planets. The 7 personal planets: Sun, Moon, Mercury, Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. So look and see if your North Node is hitting on any of those planets, or if their North or South Node is hitting on any of yours. So there's something that is being awakened or activated here. I see some sort of burning desire going on. So it's definitely some sort of romantic energy. Now, also too, with the moon, there's a need for you to try to sort out what's real from what's an illusion. For some of you, this could be you realizing that you have a connection with someone where you can feel their energy, you can feel their heart, especially to those of you that have a twin flame. You already know about those heart palpitations and stuff. So if your heart starts palpitating, your twin could possibly be thinking about you but not calling or reaching out. They're just thinking about you. And there's some sort of fear with them not wanting to really express how they feel. I also see someone's anxieties getting triggered that have to deal with abandonment and trust, mommy issues and daddy issues. Like something happens where you guys are like remembering and you just get all emotional and you start crying and boo-hooing about something. You might start getting worried about falling in love because you're like, what if they don't feel the same? What if this is just my imagination and they don't really like me, and I took a simple gesture and ran with it, and I'm just going to make a fool out of myself. So some of you, it could be that you're just getting over emotional because you feel like maybe you took a small gesture too far. But let me just kind of tap into the moon. Some of you also could be in some sort of long distance relationship too. And maybe that's starting to bother you. I see a lot of artistic energy here. I see a lot of singers, writers, actors, dancers. Maybe that's part of your job description. Somebody has been holding on holding on to these emotions about loneliness and abandonment. So you might have a moment where you burst in tears, or you have something, however you handle emotion. Maybe you yell at people. Maybe you isolate yourself. But I feel like you're having some sort of moment because you're under some sort of emotional pressure. Something's been building up, and all of a sudden it comes out and you feel better emotionally. Ooh. And then two, something's going on with these cups. You're connecting with somebody. You could also feel like maybe this person doesn't love you, or you're afraid that somebody's going to leave you. I think these are fears. You're afraid that if you're in a relationship, you're afraid of losing somebody, and sometimes you might try to smother them or hold on too tight. I also see a situation where an illusion is going to come to an end. So you'll feel better once the sun, once the sun moves into, well, we're still in Taurus season, but once the month of May begins, like maybe it's just a better energy for you. Because right now it's like the worst is coming out emotionally. I see too somebody who has like a very heavy crush and feeling like you have a connection with this person, but you start to feel like it's just your imagination. And then something happens to confirm that there is a connection between you and your crush, even though they aren't really saying anything. Let me also briefly look at the Three of Wands. I feel like you're waiting for a confession, or you're waiting for a signal, or someone else is waiting for a signal. Somebody's waiting for a confirmation. Somebody also may be snooping around your social media, or you might be snooping around theirs because you're looking for some sort of confirmation. I also feel like this person's way of opening up is through song, or, you know, things of that sort. They're indirect messages. Also could be a Capricorn or a Taurus. Maybe even Sagittarius. I mentioned Sagittarius, but yeah, Capricorn or Taurus that is thinking about you, or is daydreaming, or waiting. I think somebody is shy. Somebody is shy. Somebody's holding back. And what's weird is that this person is probably well known or popular, but they're actually shy. I'm also getting the energy of someone either sending, and I got a similar message in the pick of cards, I think. I think someone is going to either send a messenger or send a spy out, send somebody to spy for them. They're like, you check for me. They don't want to do it. They send somebody else to check on you for them. For some strange reason, maybe they just feel like they're going to accidentally click on your story and then they'll be seen, or I don't know. There's something going on where someone is sending someone else to do their dirty work, basically, because they're shy, or they want to make sure something is good to go. Interesting. Okay, that is really, I was going to pull some energy cards, but that is really long enough. Sorry, you guys. But thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings.